it made you feel like there was like a new sheriff in town as far as distributions, income, investing, and otherwise. And I will say this, that not to tout anything, but with an entrepreneurial mindset, I never got into these looking at them as like an investment, like a TradFi investment. I always looked at them as like a side business. I think I put a tweet up once comparing it to buying the claw vending machines and putting them out into restaurants. That I understood there was going to be the NAV evolution. Just like if you buy a machine, it's going to cost you some money to keep it repaired. You're going to have to put product back into it. There's going to be the value of the machine isn't going to be the same as the day that you bought it, but the income was what was paramount. Meaning is it churning you income when you go there and open up the coin canister? The coins come falling out of it, and you put that into your bank account. So from that standpoint, but yes, I very feel very blessed that I was in that. Same thing with NVIDIA. So I'm now Palantir. I have probably one more payment, even though it's gone to house money. Things I got in like 2 or 3 weeks afterwards. So I still am like probably one distribution short of being cash flow on that also.
I like the claw machine scenario, because if you think about it, with these funds, sometimes you have to put a little more money into it. Just like if the vending machine had an issue, you may have to fix it. So you may have to pay to fix it. So you're still earning, hopefully, what you've been earning, right?
That's
just like
right.
These funds, if they're dropping in price, or the IV's dropping, you may have to invest a little more money to keep your income flowing as it was. So
and if you're looking at it from that viewpoint, then the NAV evolution, or the way that it's going,
you love that term, huh? You love it.
I just thought it was very fun. It's virtually the same thing. It's just a different way of saying it, right?
Yeah. Well, it sounds like
yeah, exactly. It has a softer appeal, but yeah, because the only thing you control is what you do with the distributions that come to you. You don't control the IV. You don't control the strike prices. You don't control any of that. The only thing you control is how you divest the cash that comes to you. Very much like your own business. Meaning, when we ran our brick and mortars, I couldn't absolutely control how many people came through the front door, what they purchased, what they didn't. Of course, you hope that your business acumen leads you to be able to capture more clients or more guests through the door, and then your marketing gets people to buy stuff, and you have impulse purchase things that are available, but you don't really control that. So that what you do control is like how much you spend on marketing, the employees and the way that you train them, all those things. And that's the same thing that I see is when the distribution comes to you, that's the one thing you do control. What are you going to eat or put to work? It's up to you.
Yeah, it's definitely a good way to look at it, because when you look at these funds and you compare it to only growth funds, and it's just never going to do it justice, right? And it's just never a good comparable. Like,
and I think that's I think that's where I when I say I get frustrated, I don't have a right to be frustrated, but that's where I feel, I won't say badly, because everybody's a grown person when they're making choices with their own money, but I